podcast on our first outdoor edition. Today I'm joined by the amazing Henry. He's a man of all trades. He does a lot of things, and I'm really privileged to have you here, my brother.
Thank you, my man. Thank you.
And so we're going to talk about a lot of things. And you're welcome. So you can tell us more about yourself, sir.
Well, like you said, my name is Henry and I'm from Nigeria. I'm a PhD student in Central China Normal University. Yeah, I did my master's in the same school and I got PhD the next year. So that's more like it. So, let's move on.
Okay, nice to know. So today we're going to talk about business and general life in China in general. And I'll start with that question, the general question. What's your take on life in China so far?
Well, my take in life might sound different from what a lot of people have experienced. Like a lot of people, when you ask them about China, their first answer is they don't like China. They don't want to be here. It's just that they don't want to be here, but life just got them here. But I believe being in China, you can see it as an opportunity, even if you want to be here or not. And China is not really that bad, is it? In your opinion? It's not really that bad. Let's say the truth. It's not really that bad because at the end of the day, compared to what most of us have, the type of life we've experienced, truth be told, many people might go against it. They will say, no, don't talk about your country like that. But truth be told, compared to the type of life I've experienced back home, China is way more comfortable than what I've experienced. Maybe the freedom part of it might be a bit tricky. But at the end of the day, they said for you to survive in this life, you need 4 basic needs, which is food, shelter, clothing, and one other. And I believe China provides these 4 things. And once these 4 things are provided, I think everybody can, fend for themselves in one word rather from there. Okay. So I think life is not really that bad in China, generally.
So would you advise someone to come to China?
Well, I don't want to say somebody come to China. It depends on where you're coming to do. Yeah, it depends.
So you're coming to study?
Study. Well, it depends on the city now. You see, that's the problem. If you want to come to China, if you want for business, I don't encourage you to come to Wuhan. I don't encourage you to go to Shanghai or to Beijing. If you want to come for business, pure business, go to Guangzhou, go to Yiwu. That city is known for these things. So if you want to come for studies, you can go to Beijing. If you want for sightseeing and stuff, you can go to Shanghai then. So it depends on where you're coming from. So if you are asking me if I can advise somebody to come for study in China, go to Beijing. There are some reputable schools there. But for Wuhan, I know Wuhan is has the highest number of universities. But at the end of the day, those universities at the end of the day, those universities So if you are here for education, go to Beijing at least, so that you can get a decent university.
Okay.
So that's it.
Okay, so what advice would you give someone who's coming to China?
Advice: just be open-minded, be flexible, leave all everything you know about freedom. That I have the right to say whatever I want. Leave it back home and come. Just go with the flow, because China, the normal way of thinking and how they think is not okay. Like on many occasions they've made laws on how to treat foreigners. The first thing I thought after hearing the law or after seeing what they're doing is, these people are very okay. But at the end of the day, you just have to go with it, because this is the way it is. So
Okay.
just go with the flow.
So when it comes to the areas of business, China is known for being a business hub. And I'll say, let's say as a normal student, what would be the best business avenue to get money, short term and long term?
Short-term business, it depends. Like a lot of foreigners are into buying stuff for business people from back home. Like I have many countrymates. How they make money is a lot of business people from Nigeria buy stuff from China. So, but since the COVID started, they're finding it difficult to travel and come down to China now. So what they do is a lot of students here get money from them, buy those stuff they were supposed to come to China and buy, and then send it back to them. Now, eliminating that travel process for them and cutting a lot of costs for them, which makes sense. So the problem with it is some of these students will go ahead and dupe them. If you send money to them here in China to help you buy something from them, send back them, they won't buy the thing and from there they will block you. So I think, but at the end of the day, let us leave about the scam part. But what I'm saying is, this is actually a genuine way of making money in China. Like, they pay a lot for it. Because you are trying to save a lot of money for them. That money they are supposed to use and come down to China, you save it for them. And then they will pay you maybe half of it, which is a huge amount of money. So that's one way of making money. The other way people make money here is maybe selling things online. Like, some come here, they create a website, or they can sell through their WhatsApp. They will get products, post on their WhatsApp pages, and people will make products. They will buy and send back home. I have a lot. In fact, I have done it myself, but I don't want to deal with people on that type of business. People are very annoying because, bro, when I was into that business, I bought many things, sent it back home. On arrival, somebody will tell you, I don't need it in blue again. Why didn't you say this all along? I've bought blue, I've sent it back home. Now, it's at the airport waiting for you to go and pick it up, and you're telling me that what do you want me to do with that blue shoe? I can't wear it from there. What do you want me to do? So, you see, there's a lot of problems with that one. And because you want to gain their trust, you might tell them, okay, pay 50% on arrival. You pay the rest. And now, they don't want it again. That means I have to give them back their money. If you don't give most of them back the money, they will start making a trouble for you. They'll start threatening your trust. So, the business is a bit tricky. Then, one other way is changing money for businessmen also. That's a very big business. You change money. Most of them, Naira and ROMB, they're difficult to get ROMB from now. So what most people do is they keep a huge amount of ROMB, huge amount of Naira. If you need Naira, you give them ROMB and if you need ROMB, you give them at their rate. It's called the black market rate. So there's a lot of ways, but also there's also business inside China. The business you do so inside China, which is you can open up a business, a restaurant, anything, African restaurant, which I've always had the intention of doing, but I'm still sorting out the kicks there. But hopefully by next year it will be up and running. Aruba, you'll be my first guest there.
Okay, so do you think China provides the best groundwork to establish yourself business?
I don't think so. It's very difficult to, as a foreigner, as a student, I'm a foreigner, it's very difficult to open a business in China. I will not lie to you. Open a legit business. It's very difficult because there's a lot of paperwork, there's a lot of applications you have to do. Like that, it's very hectic. But the thing is, it can be done though. Can be done. It just is difficult. You have to go and get a lot of papers from the police station. You have to do a lot of registration, and then we are not even talking about the capital. Like, we have to pay a lot of money. So it's really difficult, but it's done though. So, but the thing is, I don't think it's easy to do anything in this life. Anywhere, yeah. So how easy can they make it? Like, because I'm not expecting them to, maybe I go to them and say, I want to open up a business, and they say, okay, show your ID card. Once I show my ID card, they say, go and open it. No, there are some things, like, for example, if you want to open a restaurant, they have to check the space, they have to check the hygiene, and a lot of things before you start up, because you are dealing with something that people consume, and that can kill. So, because if you cook the wrong food, it can cause a lot of problems for people. So, you see, before you open any business in China, I believe you have to go through many hurdles. But at the end, it can be done. That's the most important part. It can be done.
Okay. So, as a foreigner in China, apart from studying and business, what other thing can someone do just to enjoy life?
Traveling.
traveling.
Yeah, bro. China is a very beautiful country. Wow. Like, I've not traveled a lot. I hate traveling. I hate the stress involved in it. But at the end of the day, we know once you go online and type places to visit in China, you will see many beautiful places. So, I think
But is this COVID?
with this COVID, bro, it's possible to move around now. I will not lie to you, but if you have the money for quarantine, many cities, once you land, they will quarantine you for 5 days, 10 days. So, once you have the money to pay for your quarantine, feed yourself and pay for your accommodation, I don't think there's a problem. Yeah, so traveling is one of them. Yeah, which is very important to be in a country like China, because I think it's somehow kind of unfulfilling for you to be in a country like China and not travel and see places. I've not done that, but I'm planning on now that I started playing. Maybe after my first work, maybe I'll take like 6 months and move around China everywhere, all around. Guangzhou, Beijing, Shanghai, Suzhou, all the cities. I'll try my best to see them.
Okay, just trying to go to another area of discussion. What's your view on China-Africa relations?
Bruh, you are not about to trap me here, are you? What are you trying to defend an African relationship?
You're an African in China.
It's not about being an
You've
African.
made it in.
That's not the point. The point is, okay, what if the relationship is a bit tricky?
But all relationships are tricky.
Well, you're asking me about a country that doesn't like people saying a lot of negative stuff about them now, because the relationship with Africa is there. But the thing is, at the end of the day, how beneficial is it to us? You see?
So compared to the relationship we have with the EU and America.
I prefer Chinese one.
Okay, why do you prefer the Chinese one?
Chinese one it is written in the text. So at the end of the day, they will tell you, I'm going to give you $100 million. This is what you want, right? You want to build what is it called? A railway in your country, right? I'm going to give you this loan now. Once I give you this loan, you are supposed to pay me back in 50 years. If after 50 years I don't get my money back, this is what I'm going to do. I will take the railway from you and control it for this amount of time. So, but now the problem is most African countries, what they do is they go and sign without having a clear plan of, okay, how am I going to pay this money back in 50 years? Can I be able to pay this money, and how am I going to do it? Now, China is a country that that most times when they borrow this money, they might not be able to pay back. So you see, but they will still give you this money, knowing fully well you can't pay back. But I don't blame them. Why I don't blame them is that everybody is just looking out for themselves. I believe in life, the first law of nature is what? Self-preservation. You preserve your self. So if I want to do business with you, I won't be thinking about you. I'll be thinking about myself. How will I benefit from this business? So that's what they're doing at the end of the day. So, but Africa are not protecting themselves. We are just looking for our pocket. Most of our leaders are looking for their own pockets. They come for loan, you give them the loan. Half of that money goes in, they will share it among themselves, and them. They will do what they want to do with the money. And at the end of the 50 years, many countries are suffering from this. Many countries. I won't call the name of the countries because your country might be involved. Your country might be involved. So I might just leave it at this. But I will tell you, recently, recently, China opened the police station in Nigeria. Bro! China opened the damn police station. I've seen the pictures. I can show you. They can't even send it to me. Bro, they opened the police station in Nigeria. Tell me. And they said they want to tackle their people committing crime in Nigeria. Send them back to China if they commit any crime. Why are you tackling them in Nigeria? Bro, tomorrow now they'll be on the streets. Say they are trying to check Nigerians for. Bro, no. What are you opening a police station in Nigeria for? Why? It's not necessary. If I believe, if your citizen commits any crime in Nigeria, the best line of action is to send them back home. You don't open a police station in Nigeria. We have police stations, our own police stations. So you send them there and tell us the type of punishment you want us to. You just tell us, but you can't open a Chinese police station in Nigeria. I don't see the reason. It's just like building a military base. This is the same thing that caused war between Ukraine and
Russia.
Russia. You want them to join NATO because once they join NATO, tomorrow you come and build the military base in Ukraine, which Russia don't like. So now they retaliated. So now you are building a police station in Nigeria. Tomorrow when you say something now, they will ship their police from back home and send and bro. It's just like a military base at this point. So at the end of the day, bro, the relationship between Africa and China, the relationship between Africa and all these countries, all of them, is tricky. There is always a hidden agenda. All of them, they always have hidden agenda. But Africa, our leaders, let me not judge them. Our leaders are just, most of our leaders are just too dumb to see it. Because why? They are looking out for themselves. Because I don't see, I see it as greed. These people are rich. They are billionaires. So I don't see the reason why China will come to you and say, we need to, and you are still looking out for yourself. You will die rich. So just for once, look after Africa, after your country. Ask them, why do you want to build this for us? Why? Ask them why, because I'm sure they're not doing it because they, Africa, I love Africa so much. Let me go and build a railway in Uganda. No, they don't love you that much. In fact, they don't love you at all. They don't give a fuck about you. But at the end of the day, they're giving you loans. Well, I won't blame them because we asked for the loans. It's not like they're now offering for free. We asked for it, but at the end of the day, there's always reading between the lines, but we don't do that.
Okay, so how do you think Africa should navigate this for us to develop?
That's the problem. For us to develop, but we need money. We need people
money.
with
so how do we get the money?
That's the problem. Through the loan. That's the problem. Through the loans, though.
Through the loans?
Yeah.
But loans have issues.
It have issues, but the thing is, it can still, see, there are sectors, like, okay, let me tell you now. Nigeria will go and borrow money from China to build something that cannot generate money. How do you plan on paying back after building that stuff? You build something that you get money out from. Like, if you borrow money from China to construct a railway, to construct an, local airline, this thing will be good for businesses, for them to move free, go around, move from free. But if you borrow money to go and do, maybe you want to go and build a space something, just build one rubbish that will generate money. How do you pay back the money when you are not investing it the right way? So you see, borrow money for the right reasons. Those right reasons will now generate money. You can pay them after many years. So the problem is, I would like to say we don't have the minds, or we have the mind, but they are not utilizing them well. The minds, like when China comes with their bullshit, we bring the minds. Okay, listen to what these people are saying. Does it make sense? Let's analyze this. Giving us this loan, us paying back in this amount, and maybe us giving you back this profit, this interest. Is it good? Can we actually do it? If the answer is yes, you go ahead. If the answer is no, tell them, thank you for coming. I appreciate you offering, but